like the music. Yeah, very cool. You got kind of like an updated Joe Franklin feel. Remember Joe Franklin?
Of course I remember.
Yeah, I love Joe Franklin.
Of course, we remember Mr. Joe Franklin. Good evening, guys. As always, I'm so happy, so proud to be back. Today is what, Friday the 4th, 2011. I can't believe the time goes so fast. And I'm dressing a nice dress, Caterina Lancova. I know that you can't see my boobs, but that's besides the point. And it's a summery dress. For some reason, I know that it's really cold out there, but I said, you know what, I don't want to wear black tonight because I kind of knew that Mr. Peter Greene, look at that face, our special guest tonight was going to wear black. I kind of like knew it. And I said to myself, I got to match with this man.
You look beautiful.
No, thank you. So are you, Mr. Peter Greene, a hell of an actor, character actor. Before we get to the interview, I want to thank our sponsors. D'Amico's, the best Italian specialties. I love the coffee. Madonia's Brothers Bakery, Your Health, and Caterina Lancova. Okay, so now we're ready for jumping for the business.
Okay.
It's about your acting career, Peter. I've seen your work. Many films, about what, 50? 52 films? I was counting each one of them. How many films?
Some of those films I never did. I'm not sure they are on the IMDb unless they rename them. I think there's a few up there that I did. I'm not really sure.
There's a lot of 35. Work. Pulp Fiction, that scene that we're going to show a little later, that's a classic. Okay? Yeah. And The Bounty Hunter, I seen it. And I said, oh my God, that's Peter Greene. Mm. So I wanted to ask you, do you remember, Peter, the first time that you said to yourself, okay, I want to be an actor? Do you remember that moment when you said to yourself, I want to become an actor?
I think it was actually watching Errol Flynn when I was a kid. He looked like he was having a lot of fun. Uh-huh. You know? And
you made that decision?
Oh, I actually, when I got up enough, I guess for lack of a better word, courage, it was early 20s, you know?
Yeah.
Something I always wanted to dabble in, but other things were going on.
But your instincts, when I see you on camera, I seen the film with Sweet Lorraine, with Mr. George Santana, so by the way, we have him in the house. I'm so happy you're here.
What's up, George?
Mr. George Santana, one of our artistic producers. I'm so happy that you're back. We missed you. We need you in this studio. Simple as that.
And you look good, George.
And he's looking good.
You look really healthy.
He got that hat on, and he's looking hot. Okay, but he's looking pretty. So
George and I worked together.
I know. You worked together in Sweet Lorraine, directed by Christopher White. No, Chris Fieri.
Chris Fieri.
Chris Fieri. My God, I'm sorry. Don't kill me, George. Chris Fieri, he's a nice guy. And I remember when I seen it, I said to Chris, Peter did a superb job, fantastic job. The scenes that you had with Tatum O'Neal on the table, remember that scene?
With Bauer. I haven't seen the film. I haven't seen the film. No, my friend George keeps telling me I'm going to see it, but he never seems to materialize. But you have.
Yes, I have.
Well, how could you go wrong with Tatum, though? You know, you can't go wrong with Tatum.
Yeah, she's very intense.
She's amazing. Yeah,
she's very intense, and so
are
you.
Sweetheart too.
How do you do before you go to the set? What's your preparation? How do you work? Or you like to keep it private and you don't want to talk about it?
You know, it's always different. I just try to calm down before and know where I'm coming from, you know? Before we get into the scene.
But in terms of, like, let's say reading the script, like in terms of preparation, homework, private moments, I mean, do you have a specific way to approach the character, or you just feel that you run with your instincts a lot? Do you rather rehearse, not rehearse? I mean, I'm kind of
do it all.
You do it all.
You mean, yeah. Why not run with the instinct sometimes and let it fly, and then you can find it through music sometimes. Sometimes you can't find it at all, and you wing it, and you know.
So
I don't have any set way of doing it.
But
I think if I had a set way of doing it, it wouldn't be fun.
Right.
You know?
You've done a lot of films, a lot of movies, movie after movie. I've seen your work. Even you know what? I seen a movie maybe a couple of years ago with Halle Berry.
Yeah, The Rich Man's Wife.
Yeah.
That actually
That
actually was a really good movie until they listened to the test audiences and then butchered the ending, and we had to go back like 3 months later and reshoot the whole ending. Because the ending, that wasn't the ending. The ending was I got her back to the cabin and lost a lot of blood, and she just seduced me, and then we had this fight all over. And
I remember the movie.
then they just changed it. I actually don't like the film. I liked it when I did it, but the changes I don't like at all. I didn't like it all.
So it's kind of hard because you shoot a movie, you do it, you get it done, you read the script, you get ready, you go, and then you let it go, and then you gotta wait for the final cut. Right?
Yeah.
It can be quite surprising too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It
absolutely,
is.
Absolutely.
It's. Do you like to watch
There's so many
yourself?
variables, right? Do I like to watch myself? No.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Neither do I.
No.
No. So you do a film, it's done, and you don't want to see it, or you like to see the film once just to look
really,
at.
No.
Yeah.
Not really, because I see all the mistakes and I see,
Yeah. Are you too critical with yourself? I can see that. Huh?
I don't think any actor particularly likes watching themselves.
Yeah.
I don't. Not the ones I know.
Yeah.
You know.
I know. I can see that. Judi Dench. I seen an interview with Judi Dench.
Judi Dench? Love Judi Dench.
I love Judi Dench. And she said that I cannot stand just to look at myself. Once the film is done, it's over.
It's over, yeah.
And you have to let it go. But you got to go back to your work to see how you do and how you get better, But that's, I guess, it's a tough decision.
Yeah, it's like
actors.
you're never happy. You're never really happy. I don't
Right.
think.
Right.
I don't think you're ever really, really happy. You always want to go back and do it one more time. Or,
Right. So what are you looking for in a director, Peter?
I've been lucky. I've worked with a few like real directors, who we've had discussions and we've had time to rehearse, but that's very few and far between. Usually it's just, there's your mark, go and what you got to do.
Right.
Especially on the studio films. You don't get much direction on studio films, except where to standing and go. And I like the process of I did actually my friend over there, Donnie, a video he did, actually working on other stuff too, but just a short little thing. I enjoyed that more than 3 months on like, let's say, The Bounty Hunter.
Right.
Somebody's got to pay the bookies, so.
Right. But you have stage presence, you're crafted, you're profound, you're devoted, you're in the moment, you're listening to the actors. I can tell. Don't blush. Now you're blushing, Peter. Come on, man. You have to. Yeah. I mean, I'm watching you because I love acting. Right? And it's like you show your commitment when you're on the screen. It's you're there, and it's like.
At least you try to be,
You're there. You're present. And sometimes it's so difficult to be present because you can have so many obstacles along the way. And your job is to be in the moment. I want to show when Zacky's ready in the control room, the first clip from Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction?
That's the classic. And I love that clip. You know how many times I've seen that scene?
That's the one I like to forget, and that's the one you're going to
Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me. Are you sure? I love that clip. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies all time. It is.
Good movie.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Zachy, whenever you're ready, just make it happen. And take me out of the screen, take us out of the screen, and let's show the clip.
Like since the beginning, we're not going to go too far into this
clip,
right?
Oh, no, of course not. No.
This is a G-rated show, right?
No, it is.
Okay.
And this is 7:30. We're going live. We have to be proper. I guess the clip is not coming, so I guess we wait. Whenever it's ready, it's ready. But
thank you, God.
You're keeping your fingers crossed? Oh, man, now you're telling me you're not going to show it. I wanted to show it so bad. And the one that I wanted to get...
Do you have a clip of Sweet Lorraine?
I've seen it.
No, but do you have a clip of that? That's what you said?
You know what? Ironically, I don't have a clip because I don't have the movie. But I seen it. And the scene that I wanted to show was the one between you and Tatum O'Neal and Stephen Bauer on the table. That's the scene that I was looking for to show. But
Stephen was also great in that. That was some of the best work he ever did. I mean, I've ever seen him do. He was so present in that. So I hope that turns out well.
Yes. No, I'm gonna see it. Are we? Look.
Which one of you want to do first?
I ain't for sure yet.
Ain't
Greene.
I'll let go. Money. My mother said, pick up you are it. Guess that means you, big boy.
You gonna do it in here?
No, let's take you back there to Russell's open room.
Sounds good to me.
I can't believe it's like that's all you need, Peter, and you better know how to take compliments because you're gifted, okay?
Oh, thank you very much.
That's all what you need. You need just 1 minute. Okay, we got a second clip.
A couple of small tats myself. But I'm still amazed at the level of pain people will go through to make an impression. Do you know what I mean? I was just asking around, okay? I swear to God, I don't know anything.
What if I tattoo the word snitch on your eyelids, or better yet, dead snitch?
Look. All I know is there's this reporter, okay? And she said something about a car with stolen plates had a suicide.
What's her name?
Good. That was the bounty.
Bounty hunter.
I liked it. I like you. Every time I see you, and I tell you, Peter, way back before I met you, the screening with Federico Castellucci, good friend, nice guy.
Yeah,
I remember.
very talented man too.
Yes,
yeah.
He's a good man. I remember when I met you, I said, oh, God, the intensity. You know, I don't care what you do. I know as long as you're on the screen, I'm on it. I buy it. I get it. I'm into you.
Thank you so
I'm trying
much.
to pick
You're
you
so
up,
sweet.
Peter, but man, it's like, it's your talent. Where's that talent coming from? What do you think?
My mother.
From your mother? Huh?
my sweet mother.
What, your mama? You want to talk about your mama?
Oh, I love my mother.
Yeah.
I think anything good I have came from my mother. Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
She brought you up right.
Absolutely.
She's a tough lady?
She's the best person I know, bar none, and just happens to be my mother. Isn't that strange?
Yeah, well, you're close to her. That's good. You're a good son.
Yeah, very close. Yeah.
I want to talk about Pulp Fiction, if we can go back in time a little bit. Do you want to go back in time?
Sure, wherever.
Okay. It's like the experience working with this director. How was it? Do you remember going back and screening
with Quentin?
Yes.
Okay, well, originally, I wasn't going to do the film.
Okay.
Because Reservoir Dogs had come out, and Laws of Gravity, a very small film I did right about the same time, and Quentin liked that, and so there was this big buzz about Pulp Fiction, and I hadn't seen the script, and they wanted me in it, and I didn't know what the role was. Mm-hmm. So when I got the script, I was just floored. I was just thoroughly disappointed. Actually, the way it was written was I mean, it wasn't my cup of tea. Mm-hmm. And besides, if you ever saw Deliverance, you never saw the guy who took Ned Beatty and made him squeal like a pig ever again. So, you know, I didn't think it was a great career move.
Right.
But anyway, long story short, Quentin, I don't know why he pressed for me to do it, but he came back a couple of times, and then I finally said, I'll do it if I can do it any way I wanted to, thinking he would never say that he would allow me to do it. And so we just improvised the whole scene, and we kept the language that was there. It was a much more graphic scene originally, and